If you try to make it short and sweet, page 17, Sadie, there's going to be a bonus on your test. This one. So it was like this, right? It wasn't exactly this one, but here we go. So what I want you to focus on first and foremost, page 17, is you see the polygon, like the big polygon? Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but I'm talking about this one here. Okay, that's the one I want you to focus on. Not the triangle here in the corner, not the trapezoid, not the pentagon. Just focus on the big one, right? So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So n is equal to 7 overall, like that's our big N, right, so to speak. So it happens to be that you're asked to find this one. And you should recognize that that is an interior angle, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use my formula for interior angle. Okay. And I'm going to peek in my notes here so that it goes a little bit faster so we don't run out of time. Right here, and x ends up being 128.57 degrees. Obviously, you do the top first, then you divide by 7, and so that's what you would get there. Immediately, you know that what you found it would be the interior angle of this big polygon, which is also 128.57 up here and 128.57 up here. Okay, you found these two. And if you look at the formulas, what do I call them in our formulas? Lowercase a, right? I call that's like my interior angle. That's code for that. So then I will focus in on this one because this angle and this angle would be the same, right? If I find y, I'm actually also finding this, but I'm just going to focus in on this one here. Angle y, what is this? An isosceles trapezoid, right? Four-sided shape. So I know that I need to take 360 because the sum of all angles is 360 minus 2 times the 128.57. Okay, all of that you will split in half because y, right? That angle, yeah. You split that remainder in half. Okay, so angle y. Where am I here? Angle y is 51.42, right? 51.42. Can somebody double? I will double check that. I just want to make sure that 51.43. 51.43. And I'll explain to you why. If you go with this one here, like this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a pentagon, isosceles pentagon. To find this first, you can do that. Your answer will end up being 42. And the reason being is because, right, you're multiplying that decimal angle that you rounded times 3 in this case. You have 3 A's up here. Okay, and so that's why that happens. So when you know the whole thing here, you subtract z from that interior angle to get your y. That's kind of like the fast way of doing that, right? So anyways, if you choose to do it this way, y is 51.43. So I've got x, I've got y, and now I'm going to find z. Angle z, I know that this whole thing, highlighter, right? This whole thing here is 128.57, correct? It's the same as this one, right? Are we awake today? Yes. Right. Minus, I'm going to take y away from that. So if I go 128.57 minus that, that's 77.14. If you're off with these ones by 1.01, I will not deduct any marks, okay? Because some students choose to go the other way, the other route, and that's fine. So there's Z. What's left now? MN, right? M and N, M and M. Anyways, so we know that this angle here and this angle, these are the same, correct? So it stands to reason that, orange here. It stands to reason that these two would be the same. Do you know what these angles are called? if you extend the side of a polygon, exterior angle, so these two add up to 180, so do these two, right? So it doesn't matter which way you go, but I'm going to focus in on M. Angle M is just 180, right? So 180 minus this one. And that's going to be the same as the 5143, same as Y here. That's just coincidence. Don't make any connections there. Okay, that's just a coincidence. So that's what you get for M. How do you find N? Well, these two are the same, right? And it's a triangle. So angle N, sorry, I'm just going to zoom down here. N is 180 minus 2 times 5143, right? You've got two of these in this triangle. Okay, so 180 minus 2 times 5143, 7714. So you see a lot of overlap, right? But do not make conclusions that, oh, these are always going to be the same. Not the case. Okay. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Work on the thing I told you to review, but these ones here on the back side, I'm going to post the key to those. Those are a little trickier. Okay. It gets complicated, so put homework on top of that page. Okay. Sorry about that. Have a good day, good Monday. And tomorrow I will do one AC, just an AC on Inscribed. Okay, just